What's up, everybody? It's January 11th. I'm J-Dub. This is the Daily Dose. You're watching WPTV J-Dub on YouTube. Thank you so much for subscribing and sharing it with a friend and getting me all over the place so that my stoner ideas can be your stoner ideas and our movement can be our movement. Today on the show, I got Shannon with me, local Colorado Springs, fellow protester, fellow Cottonmouth King listener, just fellow conversationalist, being a part of the movement, right?
Absolutely.
Well,
Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Hell yeah. Thanks for coming through.
Absolutely.
Give the people a little something about what's on your brain these days, man. That's what the Daily Dose is all about.
Absolutely. It's important to me to be part of conversation, and bottom line, we've got about 100 years of prohibitionist substance policies that have really just desecrated our financial stability. So I'm really frustrated with our political structure right now. We've got quite a few representatives that's been in office for like 36 years, and it's time for us to take care of our foundation. We need to stabilize our foundation, and cannabis, both hemp, sinsemilla, and seed plants need to be utilized as global resources. And for the U.S. to be sitting here telling our people that we're broke, we have no way to get jobs to our people.
When we all know hemp is a viable resource for financial gain, right?
Absolutely.
So how do you think people should go about getting involved? Like, should they write their congressman like what they taught us in school, or just go out and be an active part of the community, talk at shop owners and stuff? Like,
we've got to
what
be
works
part
for
of the
you?
conversation. Every bit of the conversation. Every bit of it. Talk to your parents, talk to your brother, talk to the people you don't even know that you just sit inside of, Be a part of the conversation. Find out what's important,
If this man had a t-shirt company, that would be his tagline: get involved with the conversation.
Be a part of it.
That's right.
For sure.
That's what we kind of all do when we go out and do these protests and watch the news and go, yo, man, that's not really how we feel. That's not really what happened. I was there at that joint, and that's not what went down. That's how I really tend to learn. I talk to everybody in my city, I find out firsthand. We don't even hardly ever watch the news at my house. Hey, we got another perfect joint roll by J-Dub right here. If you've seen the Daily Dose before, you know how to do this too. We'll spark it up. So be a part of the conversation, like Shannon says. This man comes through, we get some pretty deep conversations going on, and it's really good to, we both learn off of each other and progress the same movement like I've always been saying.
Absolutely. If you're not part of the conversation, then that conversation is going to be happening without you. And it's important for us to get up and start taking control of our society. We've got 535 representatives, and over 100 of them have been there for over 36 years. They've been there for the entire creation of this deficit. And we're sitting here blaming Obama for it all. Okay, fine. We may not have all of our ducats in a row, but he didn't create it all. This is a snowball, and come on, guys. Let's work together and let's figure these things out.
There it is, unity, right? Just like I said, that's how I met this man. We went to concerts, we went to protests, we just do it constantly, keep the conversation going. We get in the public space. We got guys like Shannon right here coming by the Daily Dose to remind people to conversate, just like J-Dub does every day. Do it in a positive manner.
Absolutely.
Hang out, twist a knot, and see what's on each other's brains, right?
You know it, because, there's enough negativity out there. There's a lot of crazy things going on with our world. And as an earthling, we need to take care of our home planet.
Well, check this out. We got, on January 15th, right here in Colorado Springs, Pikes Peak Library District, we got on 20 North Cascade right here, we have an A64 public info session going on where people can learn about what A64 is supposed to be, what we interpret it as, how it will affect you or not affect you. You know, so that's a place where you can come be a part of the conversation because it's a question and answer. So I don't know if you knew that or if you guys knew that, but now you do because that's what the Daily Dose is here for, to get your ass in a seat, talk to somebody and tell them that you do or don't stand for whatever you do.
And stand for it.
Real quick, I want to get into, before I forget, another couple things that are going on in the Springs. Like on the 20th, we have Soul Sessions 4th. It's a whole evening of entertainment, and this particular month's featured artist will be a Black Day. There's some really, really good friends of mine. These are 4 MCs that have come together with one creative common goal to give you some of the sickest lyrics and beats known to the Springs.
Right on.
There's going to be a backup band. The main house band for the Zodiac, Cold Blooded, will be putting on the live music behind them, so it's not all digi. Get down there, get in the funk, get in the vibe. I went last month. I was blown back by the talent that our Colorado Springs area has in the musical department. So get yourself a seat there. It's on the 20th. It's on the same night as our Club 710. But to those of you that don't want to come down to the Club 710, which isn't very many, but those of you that don't want to, because you need to get over and check out these guys. I'm going to go try to do both at the same time. So it's going to be interesting for me, but I have to support the homies. We have to support local music in Colorado Springs. It's an art form that will never die, and the youth just need something to look up to. So
Absolutely.
check out live music whenever you can. Tomorrow night, the 12th, at the Black Sheep, is Hip Hop Takeover. Earsick, half of Mad Trees, is putting on a venue there. So get on Facebook, get on Black Sheep's site, and see what the Hip Hop Takeover is all about, what acts are going to be involved in that. Like I said, you don't want to miss anybody that's in the Colorado Springs music scene. There's too many of them to name, but they're all dope, and we should be proud of every single one of them. I mentioned a Black Day. One of the MCs in that group, his name is Hawk. He is part of Foresight Records, which is one of the sponsors of the show today, and also one of the most forthcoming and upcoming record labels from the Springs area. Shout out to Big Will. We know you're watching. All your big work behind the scenes and whatnot, so keep doing what you do. And to HOTT, holding the other half of it down, thank you so much. We look forward to the Diamonds and Beats album coming up in 2013. They said they'd be leashing it on us then, so we're looking out for that. Let's see, what else do we got this month? Oh, real quick, I got stickers and shirts, Daily Dose shirts and Daily Dose stickers. They're in the mail right now. You will soon be able to get your hands on them. Everybody that comes on the show is going to get one eventually. I'm going to have to plaster this whole town with them. You can find them at Club 710, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. Anyways, Daily Dose is something that I've given birth to keep the community involved in everything going on in the cannabis, hemp, marijuana, grass, whatever you call it, world, the movement. So to be on this show, hit my email, jdub153@yahoo. You can follow me on Instagram at j_dubwp. Follow my Pop Chronicles on that little media source there. Hit me on Facebook at jdubwp. I do a lot of Facebooking. I'm a little Facebook whore. I want to remind everybody before I get too involved in all these upcoming Club 17 conversations we're about to have with none other than Ross and MJ Farm. I want to remind everybody to stay positive, always take big risks, have big dreams, keep the movement alive, love your family, love your friends, keep them close. Tell a friend about this show, and like Shannon came all the way over to the Daily Dose to do today, is be a part of whatever conversation it is. Stand up for what you believe in, and we can make miracles happen. Go Washington, go Colorado, right?
You know it.
Well, right on.
Go U.S.
Yep.
You know, we can do some great things. We got 13 million U.S. citizens, and you know, we got to unite. We got to work together. You know, just like the rest of America, you know, North, Central, and South. We got to work together. We are one human race, or human life form, you know. And if we can work together, we can do some great things. So, you know, let's smoke some weed and fuck.
Yeah.
Quit
Well, there you go.
quit wasting our damn youth. You know, that's where I'm really frustrated.
Take that doobie right there with you, and go keep the conversation alive. And I'm going to let Rob from MMJ Farm come up in here and talk about a Best Meds calendar and Club 710 to the people for a minute. But much love and respect for having you come by. As always, you're welcome here anytime. And hopefully we can just move into the future. And speaking of the future,
You know it.
here comes Rob.
What's happening, Rob?
Sure. Alright, we got Rob Gillery right here from MMJ Farm.
You want to sit down there? Please.
He's going to come in here and holler at you guys about this calendar, which has hundreds of dollars of savings in there.
How's it going today?
What's up, bro?
Just want to let everyone know you can pick up the Best Meds calendar for 2013 from the MMJ Farm Facebook page or website. Features a different dispensary every month. $100 in savings. There's coupons at the bottom. There's daily savings every month. This is a good way to get out, learn about different dispensaries, get a deal while you're there.
Weed pimps are on July 10th.
710 is happy booted, or happy
Dabba Day.
Happy Dabba Day, but there is some Happy Buddha coupon right next to it.
Yep. As you all know, both weed pimps are employed at the Happy Buddha, so come on down and check us out. We got these calendars right there for you.
Shout out to Joe at Briargate Wellness on that month.
Best Meds winner, Best Meds winner. But anyways, these calendars have a ridiculous amount of savings, like he was saying. They're honored at a gang of different dispensaries in town.
We estimate there's between $300 and $600 because depending on the percentages, some of them are like 20% off.
See you later. They're flying off the shelf.
Flying off the shelf.
Oh, we're giving out the domeless titanium nail and the Dragon Days piece, Dragon Eyes glass. Shout out to those guys. Thank you for being here and being a glass blower that we have in our back pocket. We love your movement because you love ours. What is this, doobie now? I'm over here taking it to the face. You know, another big thing we got going on, and another place you can find these calendars, is Club 710.
Club 710.
Let's break them off about Club 710.
Well, since we're doing dabs, that'd be a good time to do them.
460 North Murray. That's the address. Club 710. This Sunday, 2 days from now.
4 acts.
We got 4 acts. We got Technic G. We got Winter in June. We got Dom Journey, and we got none other than Hot with 2 T's. That's right. Check out the Instagram. Check out Facebook. I got the venue music acts lined up on there. See it for your own eyes. We're going to have dab stations. We're trying to get a very well-known wax concentrate artist down to the venue this weekend.
What's up with Silver Super Vapors?
We got to go there in about 30 minutes and grab some vapes. Those guys are contributing to that. So, yeah, man, we basically...
Shout out to Rig Rags. I just like your company.
We're basically taking over a venue on 460 North Murray. We're locking it down. It's a private event. Bring your ID. Bring your red card if you want. Bring your own personal medication. I think I've been medicating too long this morning. But bring your own meds. There's absolutely no selling of medication or marijuana or cannabis or hemp or pot or grass or green or sack of ganja. There's none of that available.
But there is a bud bar where you can get your buds packed, your full pack for free. Just like at the hash parties in Denver for
I know this man's going to contribute to the bud bar.
It is all private donation.
Yep.
According to the law, marijuana may be transferred under an ounce. without remuneration.
That's right. Nothing for sale.
Our bartender's not even paid.
It's like a car show. You're going to bring in the
it.
gun and show it off.
Yeah, everything's donated to it, and they serve it back out for you. It's a good way for you to try different strains. Good way to let other people try your strains.
Show off new kind of technologies and a way to ingest your favorite strain.
Like the new Scoop Dog I just picked up. Shout out to Rig Rags again. I just like your company.
What is it? Skillet Tools?
Skillet Tools.
Scoop Dog, bro. You can scoop up a half gram on the end of this thing.
I like this thing. The donuts now, I'd like to give shout out to the dude that made it, but they're keeping it quiet. Due to patent.
Yeah.
Due to patent time, it takes time to get a patent, and before they get their patent, they're really not interested in having people steal their design. But this is a definite winner when they're ready. Donuts now.
I want to give a big shout out real quick to Jordan in the Fort Collins area at Rooted Foundation. He's got a music blog spot. Check that out. Get a hold of this man on Facebook. He gives nothing but love to the Colorado Springs music and MMJ scene. So, Jordan, you know who you are, and everybody else, you need to get to know who Jordan is. Jordan Weissman on Facebook at Rooted Foundation. Please look this man up. He sent some of my homies some of the coolest words of inspiration this morning. So, nothing but love right back to D-Town, Fort Collins, that whole area, the hip-hop scene up there. Thank you so much. Just to derail the train for a second. Back to Club 710 now. We're going to get this man at the venue eventually. But, memberships?
Memberships. Pick up your memberships for Club 710. Why? Guarantee you $5 at the door. It'll guarantee you entrance when it's so crowded it's members only. Some of these bars have limited space. If we have 200 members, it might be a members only night. On some of these events where we have a lot of DJs.
Let the sunshine in.
You want to cut and start over?
No. Stunner TV.
Stunner TV.
Stunner TV.
Anyways, pick up your membership. And,
From me.
from
you.
J-Dub.
From Duz.
Canon Caregivers also shall have memberships. We've been discussing with them to allow their patients, so if you have a red card and you know where Canon Caregivers is, on Academy, or their store out on Powers, you can pick one up there.
Guys, this is epic. You don't understand. We're in such a new day and age with this A64, with Amendment 20, with Colorado being legal, with just whatever piece of paper you want us to pull out of our back pocket. The point is we're having private clubs now for the first time ever that's not Holland or British Columbia.
True.
You know what I mean? It's right here at home. You don't have to get a DUI. You don't have to do anything like that. Call somebody, have them pick you up these events. Go to midnight.
Know your limit. That's another thing. Know your limit.
They got water there, you know. Stop toking at 10 o'clock if you think you're one of those people that can't operate a motor vehicle safely. Stop. Do like what they do at the bars with liquor. Take some water, sit down, enjoy the music, chill out for a while, then drive home. That's what I recommend. That's what Rob's trying to say. Know your limit, man.
Know your limit.
We're not going to sit there and shove up dabs down your face, you know.
Unless you want us to.
The club is what you want it to be. Sit there and don't smoke anything and just have some of the coolest music in the city. Sit there and have a water. But we're all going to be dabbing. So Club 710, look it up on Facebook, MMJ Farms, WP Promotions, Blazing Events, SSB is going to contribute some vaporizers,
Ape Shit Clothing.
Ape Shit Clothing is going to be a piece of this. We're going to have, not this weekend, but a couple weekends from now, we're going to have buttons and stickers and just some swag for you guys to take home with you and spread the word. We want to step how you want to step. Let us know what you want to see in the club, and that's what we're going to make it.
So there'll also be a raffle. We've got some things from Sticky Fingers, Savable, Dragon Dave Glass that said he's going to blow a piece for our 20th event. There'll be a lot of nice things in there. You might want to get a piece of that.
Wow. That was big. Big Rick. Alright guys, the sun's shiny. We gotta run. Go get the club ready. Remember to stay positive. I love each and every one of you. Pass the word along. Club 710. It's the movement. I can't breathe. Peace out.